Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Overwatch's Halloween Terror 2020 event, going for 3 They Were. This one is going to be available anytime the Junkenstein challenges are going to be up in the arcade. This one is going to be the 4th challenge, 3 They Were. Make sure you start it up. This gimmick is going to be, you can only do this with 3 players instead of 4. However, everyone's going to get a power boost, which is a more than fair enough trade-off. For your team build, I'm going to recommend that you run Soldier 76, Torbjorn, and Zenyatta, as you're going to want to focus on damage because the increased damage is going to make things super duper easy. So even though you're one person short, the damage boost is going to help out these very high DPS characters. So Soldier 76 is going to want to take care of the left lane. You want the Torbjorn to place his turret on the overturned cart by the bridge, and the Zenyatta is going to hang back and then just Orb of Discord and then kill everything from really far away. So Orb of Discord is going to increase the damage output even more, so everyone should die in one hit. So this one's going to be super duper easy peasy as long as you have this setup where all 3 characters pick their own lane and then just whittle everyone from super far away with the super duper damage boost. And having that Torbjorn turret is basically going to take the place of a 4th player anyways.
Rarely has my path crossed a warrior as cheerful as you.
Then you've seen as much as I have. Either you laugh or you go mad.
That being said, this is going to be regular Junkenstein's revenge, so make sure you do keep an eye out for those scripted events. Even though you're going to have a very easy time with normal enemies, the tires are going to be a little hard to manage with just 3 people, with everyone having their own lane, especially with this setup. So make sure you have everyone calling out for tires. If someone misses their assigned tire, make sure you have everyone else back up, and hopefully you should be able to get it before it gets the door. But make sure you do keep in mind when the tires spawn, which of course they will follow the scripts. Make sure you look out for those time codes.
I find your religion unnerving, monk.
My beliefs are simply in the fundamental ways of life and nature. Nothing more.
The dark presence coalesced in their midst.
Alright, Reaper spawn at 548. He's going to come flying into the middle. This is going to be the first boss, and you'll see just how easy it is. Hit that Orb of Discord on the Reaper and just have everyone gang up on him. So make sure everyone gets back to center, and then just whittle the Reaper away. You should more than kill him by the time he even gets close to his ultimate. He still can give you a little trouble, so make sure you don't go super reckless on him. Also, do keep in mind you're going to have to re-Orb of Discord him every time he phases, so be a little careful about that. If a player does go down, you are going to want to be a little careful on the door, as it is going to be harder to protect the door with just 2 people, so make sure you do keep that in mind. So make sure you try to keep that Orb of Discord on the Reaper. Make sure you reapply it once he materializes, and you should be able to kill him super quickly. When it comes to healing, this team is going to be very useful, as Soldier 76 is going to be one of the few DPS characters who can heal themselves. You are also going to have Zenyatta's orbs, which you primarily want to keep on the Soldier 76, as he is going to be the easiest to kill since he doesn't have too much health. But do keep the Torbjorn healed every now and again. So just make sure you bounce the orb back whenever you have a clear moment in the Zenyatta lane. But the Zenyatta is definitely going to want to hang back and have the widest scope of the board. Make sure you do keep up on those tires, and then you should be able to get through all of the intermediary bits between the bosses super duper easily. The Zombideers will just go down in only a few seconds, and make sure you do keep up on those tires.
You blame yourself for the dragon's reign of terror, but it is not your fault.
You weren't there, monk. You don't know about my failure.
The ground shook as Dr. Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
353, you are going to have the Junkenstein monster pop up. Make sure you get that Orb of Discord on him right away. Not having McCree's ultimate is going to make this fight a little bit longer, so you definitely want to rely on Torbjorn's ultimate and Soldier 76's ultimate as the main damage dealer. Stack that with an Orb of Discord, it should make taking him out super duper easy as well. And then just make sure you get everyone back into their position. You might want to have everyone come back to the door to help out a bit, especially if someone does go down in that fight. But just make sure you keep up at it. That turret is going to do a really good job, and make sure you get back on tire duty once you get rid of the Roadhog.
Became charged with the arcade as the summoner appeared.
Once the Symmetra pops up at 2 minutes and 52, this is going to be the best reason for the Torbjorn to place their turret on the cart. The Symmetra is going to tend to go for the turret as soon as she drops down. Once she does, the Zenyatta player is going to want to cross the barrier and throw up an Orb of Discord on her, and then both DPS players are just going to lay in on her as she's distracted by the turret, so great time to use both of their ultimates right there to finish her off super duper quickly, and then hopefully the turret stays up. If not, the Torbjorn is going to need to replace or repair it. And then make sure you get everyone back into their groove, and then get back to their lanes, and do make sure the Zenyatta heals everyone. After a bunch of downtime, you're going to get the Junkenstein at 152. Again, he's really easy. Make sure you hit that Orb of Discord. Torbjorn can throw up his ultimate from underneath the walkway, and of course, Soldier's ultimate can hit all the way across the board. So again, he's super duper easy, especially if you remember to Orb of Discord him first, and then just have everyone lay on him from really far away, and he should go down in a few seconds. Do mind the Reaper that is going to pop up shortly thereafter, especially the Zenyatta player who's going to more likely than not be backing up back to the door. Make sure you have them throw out their ultimate in case things do get a little dicey, and then just have everyone help out with the Reaper. So throw up that Orb of Discord, and then everyone should finish him off super duper quickly, even if everyone used their ultimates to try to work on the Junkenstein. That's going to be back to the status quo. Mind the double tires that pop up at 49 and 47 seconds. So left is going to be the first one, right is going to be the second one. Since everyone is watching their own lanes, you shouldn't have too much difficulty with these as long as you are keeping your eyes out on the clock. So make sure you just have everyone healed up, and then make sure you are wary of those double tires. And then as soon as you take care of those, the third and final Reaper is going to pop on inside. And then once he does, you're going to, again, make sure everyone tries to get back to the middle. And then you Orb of Discord the Reaper with the Zenyatta player. And then everyone just lays into the Reaper. And you can take him out super duper quickly as well. And again, with the Reapers, make sure you are re-Orb of Discording him if he does end up phasing. So be careful with that. And do count off his phases. Once he gets to 4 phases, he's going to throw out his ultimate, which in that situation, you want to be very careful not to bunch everyone up. But again, he is going to be dealt with super duper quickly with all of the nice damage buffs. Make sure you don't let the tire that comes in at 25 seconds from the middle catch everyone off guard while dealing with the Reaper, and then we're just going to run the clock out and then get to the last 3 bosses. So without McCree, this one's going to be a little challenging, but nothing too bad. Since the bosses can't damage the door, you want to make sure you do a pretty good job of clearing the board the best you can. That way you can focus all your attention on the Mercy as soon as she appears. So make sure you prioritize her first, as she is going to have to heal the other bosses. So throw up an Orb of Discord on her and just make sure you have everyone lay into her. Torbjorn's ultimate on the bridge is going to be a great way of keeping everyone at bay, especially the regular enemies. And then Soldier 76 and Zenyatta can finish off Mercy super duper quickly. Once she's down, make sure you Orb of Discord the Roadhog on the Zenyatta side. You can use your ultimate if things are getting dicey or if someone's under too heavy of fire. As everyone is finishing off the Roadhog, everyone is going to want to meet back in the middle. That way you can watch the door at the same time. Torbjorn's ultimate is going to be super useful here. Soldier's healing ability can pick everyone up in addition to Zenyatta's healing. And then the Junkenstein is also going to go down super easily thanks to the Orb of Discord and the combined DPS firepower of everyone. That should wrap up another challenge, which means we should be good for another achievement. 15 gamer score for this one as well. And that's all there is to it.